All right, we should be live, everyone. It is Wednesday, October 5th. The time is 4:34 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 21 degrees Celsius. Hello, Pato, Mike Atten, good morning. Jen, Marie Palmer, and everyone else joining in. Andrew Lee says, what's up from NYC? Shelly and Anthony, hello. Hang Mao is here, so funny. Johnny is live on the Canadian side. Yeah, Action Kid is over on the US side somewhere. I think he was just streaming. I've been doing the tourist thing all day, and I think I just might have screwed up my recording. Whoops. The journey behind the falls. So I'm not sure if I can use that, but these are the Horseshoe Falls. I also did a video, well, I can't see it, but up in the Skylon Tower today. Hello, Krista Wilson, Brad Palmer, the Pippins, Yogi, and everyone else. So we're here at the Horseshoe Falls. I think we get a pretty neat view. Liz P, I like to walk.
Did you see a double rainbow one coming up next?
A double rainbow?
Look, one coming up there.
Oh yeah, good eye.
It didn't just started.
So apparently we've got some double rainbow action on. Shalene's here. Andrew Lee says, nice weather. Yeah, I am way overdressed for today. Hi, Johnny. You're in a hotel above the falls? So for this one, we're going to walk in that direction. I think Action Kid might be crossing back over into Canada. And if we can, I'll go for a ride on that Sky Ride on the stream, or SkyWheel.
Oh my goodness. Whoa, that makes me...
Hello, Icy. Nabel Koss, Marge. Let's move along a little bit. That was my favorite view of the falls. I just posted a video on Instagram of what it's like down at Journey Behind the Falls, which is right below here. Going on Maid of the Mist? No, not today. I did the Skylon Tower. I did Journey Behind the Falls. I did a few walks around here. Jeanette is here. Hello, Jeanette. I should welcome Action Kid when he crosses back to the Canadian side. Well, we do have those passes. I'm thinking of challenging him to some mini golf. There's either the Maid of the Mist or the Hornblower just down there. It is a beautiful day. These are the Horseshoe Falls. They're mostly in Canada, but they do reach over to the States. And you can see Americans over there kind of craning their neck to get a bit of a side boob view. Oh, mini golf will be fun. That was my idea. We'll see if I can challenge him that. I don't know if he's up for that. I'm gonna have to eat some food after this. All I've had was a big breakfast and a chocolate chip or chocolate dip donut and an iced latte from Timmy's. that is it for the day. Rory is going to Steam Whistle, doing the tour next Wednesday. That's always fun. And thanks to everyone for their support yesterday on my driving live stream. I hit the 80,000 subscriber mark during the stream. And I had a few generous super chats, so thank you very much for your support. That was a fun stream. AK thinks the American side is nicer than the Canadian side. Yeah, he messaged me that. I was like, are you drunk? There is no chance. The American side is nicer. If you would rather the view from over there than the view right here, then I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but there's something wrong. It is so much nicer over here. Hello, Isla. Rory says congrats on the 80,000. Thank you. About 5 of those are me, though. So I was directly behind the falls earlier. Like, directly behind the falls. It was pretty nuts. Hang Mouse says both. Yeah, I'm not insulting the American side, but one's like a 6 and the other is a 10. And that is an American made of the mist. You can see by the American flag on it. Has AK been to the spot where I'm at? Yeah, he was here last night. Apparently, if you try to go over the falls in a barrel, you will be graded with a $10,000 fine if you survive. Yeah, Jeanette, the only problem is, because you get wet, I only mic'd up one of my microphones. I usually use 2. That way I have a backup, but I decided just to use the one. And then when I went to use that microphone for this live stream, it wasn't working. So I might not have got the audio on that one. I'm hoping. If I didn't, oh well. Well, hello from the Yucatan in Mexico. I was at the Yucatan. We'll take a look at this sweet rainbow action. Someone asked, how loud is this? It's loud, but I wouldn't say it's like overbearing or anything. It's decently loud. 90K subscribers, another trip abroad and a big collaboration should help. We'll see. I'm looking forward to the trip, not so much for YouTube purposes, but just to get out and do something I've been longing to do for a while, and that's travel to a land far away. But there should be some streams and videos to come out of that. So it's going to be mostly personal with a little bit of business mixed in. Hello, Allison Tidy. Hello, Slush Wolf. Oh, Action Kid sent me a photo. He seems quite enamored with the American side. What's the most diverse city I've ever been to? The one I live in. I don't really think it's close. I've been to New York. It might sound weird, but I think Toronto is significantly more diverse. And here comes the Canadian. I think they call it the Funtacular Funicular, operated by Hornblower. Go, you Canadian boat. It's probably exactly the same boat that they use in the States. How long am I going to be in the falls? This is it. Tonight. That's it. I am leaving very, very early in the morning. Jay Zinger says dinner plans. I think I still have 2 meals left in me. I think there's going to be a late lunch and then a late dinner. Liz, 279. Nice rainbow over the falls. Thank you, Liz. I built that rainbow myself. There's the Falls View Casino. AK was so funny. His reactions to everything were wild. Yeah, it's a little bit old hat. I streamed from here, what, well over 2 years ago? I remember when I first streamed from here, I don't think anyone, at least of us walktubers, had streamed from Niagara Falls before. And Action Kid reached out to me and he was like, that looked amazing, I have to go someday. And I was kind of like, holy shit, Action Kid is talking to me. That's amazing. He actually knows who I am. And what's cool about this rainbow is it is actually a full-ass rainbow. Is that how you describe rainbows? But we've got, usually when I see a rainbow, it's like half or a quarter. This one starts down here. And you can kind of follow it up. It actually kind of breaks up in the middle. Last time you were here, it was so beautiful. Mike Landry. Hello, Johnny. Is Action Kid going back with me tomorrow? Yes. Yes, he is. We're just doing our own things today. He really, really wanted to go to the US. And I was like, there's an idea, but I also didn't want to just kind of do the same videos he did. And I also forgot to bring my passport. Whoops.
Kayak.
But I was up in that thing earlier today, making a video. And I did a video in the SkyWheel. That's where we're heading right now. We're heading to that Ferris wheel straight ahead. This is such an awesome view with that boat there. Alina says Action Kid is at the American side. He just finished his transition. Yeah, I knew he was still streaming when I was about to stream, and I thought, So I went in to take a little rest, and I saw no lineup at Journey Behind the Falls. Oh, you can see it there. See these people? I was down there. And I just put a video of there on Instagram. Someone says, want to meet for craft beer and burgers in St. Catharines. St. Catharines is a bit out of the way. I want to make a video here tonight. I appreciate the offer. But there are fireworks at 10 p.m. I did a nighttime Clifton Hill video. And I don't think it went very well, so I want to redo it maybe tonight if I can muster up the energy and capture those fireworks. But yeah, you got to watch AK stream this area last night, and he had a big stream. He had like 2,200 concurrent viewers. I think Niagara Falls are like my 3rd, 4th, and 5th biggest streams ever. Wow, look at that boat just racing back. By the way, let me know if the camera lenses need to be wiped down. Look at these people down there. How do you get down there? That doesn't look as good as where I was anyways. I was over in that one. Allison says definitely on her bucket list one day. Andy Wood says this is his 4th live stream today. All right, let's keep moving over towards that Ferris wheel. How many steps am I up today? That's it? I am at a mere 15.5 thousand steps. There's the Bridal Veil Falls. There's 3 sets of waterfalls here. The Bridal Veil, the American, and the mighty Horseshoe Falls. Accumulator says the walk to Clifton Hill is quite long. Well, we're going on that walk. It's not that long. Jayzinger lives 15 minutes away and very rarely visits the falls, I think. People are like that when they live in tourist areas. A lot of people in Canada or in Toronto will probably tell you they barely visit the CN Tower, only when people from out of town come in. And even then, it's kind of like, yeah, go there, I'll meet you after. I wonder what this was like before smartphones. Because every other person here either has a phone in their hand posing, or taking a picture, or is posing for one. I think Action Kid is over there. Do you want me to ask him where he is? People are asking where are LOL. There we go, I just messaged AK. Big D says small digital cameras. And what about before that? Polaroid and old 35. I've seen some serious camera equipment down here today. Johnny, am I going to check out the fall colors? Perhaps. Am I planning to go to Canada's Wonderland time? I wanted to this year, I just never got around to it. It's always good to save big things like that for the future. That way one day I'll get around to doing it and I'll be like, oh, I always said I wanted to do this. Like the place that I am going to in a few weeks is one of those places that I've been dying to go to, even though I've been there a million times. I'm like, I'd love to make some more videos through here and stream. So we're kind of entering a bit of the no man's land between the Horseshoe Falls and the American Falls. Jay Zinger says, finally a stride stream. I streamed yesterday and Sunday on the Stumbles channel. All right, I know Action Kid's location, but I will not reveal it. Jay Zinger, yeah, it was, I think she was a language student who was living in Toronto from Japan, if I'm not mistaken. She was over right where I started this video. And she had like either a parasol or umbrella, and she hopped onto the rocks and leaned over. And the wind took over. There is AK. He is on Three Sisters Island. There we go. Don't need to worry about respecting his privacy. Is that him over there? Is that AK? He's over there somewhere. 10 a.m. fireworks should be the main attraction. You mean 10 p.m. fireworks? Vicky Nolan just subscribed. Oops. Thank you very much, Vicky Nolan, for your subscription. You have joined a very delightful army of 80,000 people. Let's see, what's the exact sub count at? 80,222. So I paid $19 to go up there. Very well worth it. And $26 to go behind the falls. Let me see, did that video process on Instagram yet? It did. Yogi says lovely. So you are watching me from behind the falls. Urtej is glad I'm having fun. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. We're having a good old-fashioned standoff. Who's going to move first? I gotta take a picture of this. What a beautiful bird. People hate you seagulls. Do you know that? People actually hate seagulls. You're just birds. You're just trying to live. You're a little messy. You're a little annoying. But at the end of the day, we're all part of the animal kingdom. We want the same things you do, kind of. Pretty close. I saw he was eyeballing getting close to the seagull too. What a majestic bird. Christine is thrilled AK is extending his visit to Toronto. Action Kid says I can wait for him there. I'll see him in 10 minutes. Action Kid, if you will be here in 10 minutes. Well, I don't think that's possible, but you could come on the Ferris wheel with me on the stream, because I'm heading over to the Skyride, and I know you have the same pass that I do, thanks to one of your viewers last night. So if you're really going to be on the Canadian side in 10 minutes, you are cordially invited to go up the Ferris wheel with me on stream. Brad Palmer. I said nice things to that bird. I don't see why he would turd on me. Thing Mouse says, oh, Ferris wheel. Yeah, I went on it last night and recorded a night video on it, or a sunset video. And it's absolutely terrible. I didn't know like where to point the camera. I was kind of bouncing all over the carriage, but whatevs. I might still put it up. I might put it up for Patreon or channel members. So all the channel members are like, great. So I sign up to support Johnny and he sends me his reject videos. Hey, you can see the rapids over there. From Detroit, just subscribed and gave a like. Used to visit Toronto yearly in the 80s. Makes you want to get back. When you visit T-Town, the falls are an automatic visit. I've heard of Americans driving westward from like the Detroit area, and rather than go around like through Ohio, they often come along the 401 and then over to the 403 and up the QEW, just to swing by the falls on their way, even though it adds a little bit to their journey, plus going through customs. Action Kid can spin my Ferris wheel. So the deal we made was on the drive over to Niagara Falls. I rented the car, so I have to drive both ways, but I got to do whatever I wanted with the car, so I made a driving video and a live stream. And on the way back, Action Kid gets to do whatever he wants. I don't think he's gonna live stream. I'm trying to talk him into it because I think it's fun. And I think people like interacting with it, but he might just record a driving video. I don't know. Oh, my poor Patreon members or YouTube members. Let me see if he's really coming over. Let me ask him here. Are you really here soon? Let's see what he says. Every time you've been to the falls, you have the feeling of death? I kind of feel the opposite. I feel exuberant. I think there's like a natural positive energy in the air. I don't know if it's ions or whatnot. On my trip, am I going to use the Wego bus? The Wego bus? No, I saw it. It doesn't come very often. It looks like it comes every 30 minutes. I rode that bus or that. Donna says, hi, new subscriber. This is really enjoyable. Thank you. You're also subscribed to Action Kid's channel as well, I think. Thanks to Action Kid, we've managed to wrangle some of his viewers over to this channel, and I am greatly appreciative of that. Drem says, Action Kid streamed today. Yes, this is the supplemental Action Kid channel. No shame in that. He did. He streamed from over there, from the New York side of the falls. Vicky Nolan says, moving to the GTA next year. Love my videos. Keep it up. Thank you. Oh, I might see Action Kid on the staircase on the American side of the Horseshoe Falls. Yeah, so he's not coming over here anytime soon. He's almost at Terrapin Point. Well, I'm going in the other direction, Action Kid. But is that Terrapin Point? I can always use my zoom. But we're going to keep walking in the other direction. I think a very adult beverage is in order after this stream. Oh, zipliners just arriving. Deniz Yaziki says, hi Johnny. Kenneth is blue, loves the rainbow. Clem says the Canadian side of the falls kicks ass. He's taking his time enjoying all the magnificent views. If I were him, I would be over on this side. He was here at night last night. He hasn't seen the daytime from the good side, or the better than the other side. Ivan's Bikes BMW is loving the stream. Thank you. I love that you're loving it. I think there's a McDonald's theme song in here. Marge, $5 towards my adult beverage. Thank you, Marge. Action Kid sent me a picture. I'm saying going to Ferris wheel. LOL. Pat 75. Johnny on the zip line for 80 thou. I do not think they would let me record on that. Maybe with like a chest-mounted GoPro. Thank you, Midnight Express. Andy Wood says you could spend a week in Niagara Falls and do different things each day. You could. The whirlpool is just over there. One thing I was kind of thinking of doing was going up in a helicopter or a plane. It's not that expensive. You can do it for like under 200 bucks. I know that sounds like a lot, but for like one of those truly once in a lifetime kind of experiences, and I could probably bring the camera up. I've got some ideas for future trips here, and that's one of them. There is the drop tower at Marineland. Gaby says walking under the falls is amazing. Yes, I just did it. Action Kid says lol boo. He's on the American side. All right. Action Kid, jump. Jeanette always wanted to fly in a helicopter. What's up, Johnny? Remember it me, Silent Sinks? You asked me about coffee. I said it $4 long time ago. Not ringing a bell at the moment. I don't think I see him. Accumulator thinks he sees him. Tell AK to wave a flag to make himself more visible. Action Kid, don't accidentally dive 1.5 miles north. Keith thinks he sees him. Jump up and down. Do some jumping jacks. Yeah. Action Kid just got to the edge. All right, jump. Of the platform I zoomed in on, he is over there. Jump. Enhanced. This is as enhanced as we can get. Jump, you dummy. Put your hands in the air. This is taking all my strength to hold the camera steady. When you super zoom, it gets really, really wobbly. He's waving. Says, yeah, Yogi is waving. We are looking for Christian thinks he sees him. If he went all the way to the end of it, it would be easy for us to see him, right? I'm going to the staircase. Why doesn't he just go to this area directly in front? Like if he goes to this area straight, All right, we'll give this a minute. We'll see how this plays out. Where is this guy? We should I'm on that staircase now. Just come to the ledge. Just come right to the ledge, straight ahead of the camera. Action Kid says will be easy to spot him. All right, 470 people waiting in suspense. Well, some people are. I'm sure some of them are like, what? Can you stop zooming in on that staircase? There's the Horseshoe Falls. Where's this guy? Unless he waves, I don't think yeah, I'm telling you, like, do jumping jacks. Action Kid is waving. He's at the top of the stairs. Come to the ledge, but don't jump. He's gonna replay this and find himself, I bet. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Come on, AK. Make yourself seen. Where he says he's wearing plaid. Blue plaid? JJ, the non-YouTuber, says there he is. I don't see him. I don't see him. All right, let's give this guy in front of the grassy knoll. Let's look down here at this boat. Look at the black figure that's on the staircase. Smitty sees him at the very top. The top of the stairs is to the left. Alia Delanis sees him. I don't see him. AK is in a red plaid shirt. Sorry guys, any slight movement. Oh, there he is. He's coming down the middle of the stairs. I am waving. I am waving at him. I see him. Come on, make your way over to this part of the platform. Arch says time for glasses. Just so we can get our perspective. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at in real time with my actual eyes. All right. I think, yeah, binoculars would have been great. I think I saw him. I think he was waving. I think it's time to move on. That was fun. I'm 99% sure I saw him. Keith says seen from one country to another, and how appropriate, from New York to Ontario. Smitty says, damn, that's far. Can says that's a good zoom. I don't know how good a zoom it is. Like, it sure blurs and pixelates the crap out of everything. Maybe if I had one of those Galaxy Ultras or whatever with the super 100 times zooms. It's like watching a rocket launch. All right. That was fun. JJ says 1080p zoomed in. Not just 1080p zoomed in. 1080p digitally zoomed in on a bit rate of about 5,000 using the RTMP streaming protocol. There is a whole lot of factors here that would make that not such great quality. Action Kid waved enough. He's going to the American Falls. Yeah, I think we saw you, AK. I think I saw you. We'll give the stream another view. Midnight Express says sharpshooter. Micheline is back as the gulls fly overhead. Yogi says thanks for trying. That Eagle Eye Galaxy supposedly has the strongest zoom. Hey, 200 Japanese yen. Thank you very much, person whose name I cannot pronounce. Thank you for the 200 yen. Your support is much appreciated. There's the American Falls. That's where AK is headed. Hangmouse says, let's welcome him back when he crosses the bridge. You know what? Maybe by the time we're done the Ferris wheel, he'll be coming back. I am dying for food, so after this stream, I am going to have lunch. And then later tonight, I'm probably going to have a dinner. Then I'm going to wake up at like 5 in the morning and drive back to Toronto. Michelle S. says, hey Johnny, great day to be at the falls. It is a beautiful day. You know, I asked my mom this morning, should I wear shorts today? And she looked at me like I was batshit insane and said, no. Well, guess what? Shorts and a t-shirt would have been perfect today. I've got a jacket in my backpack, a long sleeve t-shirt rolled up, and a frickin' hoodie around my waist, like you used to wear back in high school. Mike says, wow, late lunch, yeah. I had a pretty big breakfast my mom made me, and then I recorded a video, and then I had a chocolate dipped donut and an iced latte from Timmy's. The world's slowest Timmy's, by the way. Like, man. And then that is it. When I'm out recording, I tend to avoid drinking until it's near the end, for obvious reasons, I would think. Vivian Johnson. Hello, Vivian. You missed all the fun spotting AK over on the New York side. What'll be funny is I'll be able to... Sheeta says mom knows best. No, every mom in the history of time always overdresses their child, even when they're a 41-year-old grown-ass man. I don't think I've ever met a mom that doesn't tell a kid to put a sweater on when they're going out the door. Or if it's winter, that coat's not gonna be enough. You need a bigger, warmer coat. Those are the boots you're wearing. That's my impression of every mom ever. You need to have long underwear over those or under those pants. Not that I don't love my mom, but I know other moms that do that same. Oh, what's the city on the American side called? It is Niagara Falls, New York. Vivian Johnson says Johnny is talking about lunch and you're eating supper. Yeah, I skipped lunch today. So I'm just gonna have a meal and then another meal. That is what we're doing today.
Oh my God, ayan.
People are saying, yes, I am 41. I actually celebrated my birthday last year or the year before at Niagara Falls, and I streamed. Hello, Connor. Hang Mouse says, blessing to moms. I hope my mom impersonation was as spot on as I think it was. Ooh, you can hear the horn blower blowing its horn. And we might catch some zip liners coming down. Whoop. Just a guess says, am I streaming the Ferris wheel? I'm gonna try to stream the Ferris wheel. Have I ever streamed on the American side? No. I would like to. I think with my provider Rogers, for like $15 I can roam for a day. So the expense wouldn't be that great. There's the Bridal Veil Falls. A lot of people often say there's just 2 waterfalls here, but that one actually counts as a completely separate fall. And you'll notice there's this massive rock pile in front of the American Falls. They turned off the falls in the 60s trying to clear out that rock pile to make it more beautiful. But they realized they'd be looking at a geological disaster if they did that. So they backed away from that plan. Pat just shelled out money to get unlimited US with Rogers. Yikes. Grazi says Buffalo, New York is great. Yeah, Buffalo is
Yeah, do you want to take a picture with the rainbow?
a town that has changed quite a bit for the better over the recent years. Kind of went from one of those decaying Rust Belt kind of towns to having a lot of modern industry there. A lot of it is like tech and medicine based. And the downtown has cleaned up quite a lot lately. And they've got some magnificent old Art Deco buildings there. I quite like Buffalo. My brother lives just across the border from there. I visited a few times just before the pandemic. Action Kid says he's on top of the bridal veil. Are we doing another hunt for Action Kid? Yoo-hoo! Action Kid! AK is waving at me virtually. So apparently, I don't see the red shirt. Noni says, is there anything to see in Buffalo? No, but it's a cool place to hang out. There's a lot of neat bars and restaurants. I don't think they have anything from a touristy point of view. John C. says, I'm in Buffalo, come visit. I would love to someday. I was on Maid in the Mist. It was fun and almost felt like an adventure to me. Oh, there's Action Kid. I think he's straight across from us. I think he's towards the right. There he is, waving. I see him. I'm waving back. He is waving. There he is. I am waving back. You know what? I bet I can zoom in better with my other phone. Yeah, I got a 30 times zoom on this. Oh well, I see him. He was waving. He is hightailing it. So if you want to know what it looks like without the zoom, that's what I'm looking at. Wow, we caught him waving. I could see it clear as day when he was waving his hand around. And I think I still see a red speck directly across. Huh. That is crazy. Double AK sightings. Johnny should ditch AK at the falls as a prank. Hey, we're almost at 500 concurrent viewers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you very much. AK is not there anymore as we make our way over to the Ferris wheel. AK is, oh, I called it the Peace Bridge. It's the Rainbow Bridge. Oops. How convenient. He might have a bit of a wait. So we're gonna head over to the Ferris wheel. And we'll see how things are going. Micheline says I deserve a good dinner. Well, first I think I deserve a good lunch. AK is moving along quick. It's funny, we noticed that he goes at a very different pace from me when he's recording. When we're not recording, we both walk really, really fast. But when he's recording, he's more of a stop and smell the roses kind of person. My videos, I kind of move like the Roadrunner sometimes. I'm all about just experiencing the streets as a pedestrian, the things you see and how a pedestrian would experience them. He's a little bit more like experiencing the streets as a tourist and looking around and seeing things. Both are cool. There's more than one way to skin a cat or record a YouTube video. Chang Ren says we must have perfect eyesight. One of my eyes is a blurry mess. My left eye is dog shit. But with my right eye, it is laser sharp. Oh, hello.
Action Kid?
We just saw Action Kid. He's across.
Oh, really?
He was just on the stream.
I'm a friend of yours in Action
Oh,
Kid.
he was just waving at us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was at the bridle path. He's
I'm
walking.
living in Canada, in Toronto.
Oh.
We love you guys.
Nice to meet you. Enjoy the falls.
Nice to meet you.
Wow. Just ran into someone who is subscribed to both of us. Small world. John Burke says a lot of nice restaurants on Clifton Hill. Well, there just has to be restaurants, period, on Clifton Hill. Well, hopefully we don't. Well, I'm about to lose my microphone. I don't have to mute it too much going to the Ferris wheel, which might be a problem. They tend to blast a lot of music over there. The stream might go into silent mode. So AK is making his way over to the Rainbow Bridge, where he will re-enter Canada and walk back over to this side. Velcos says she seemed excited, but in a hurry. Hey man, might have had dinner to get to, and said I'm just gonna go take a quick look at the Horseshoe Falls. Nothing wrong with being excited but in a hurry. I'm gonna skip out on going through here. We're gonna go left around this thing. Meh, okay, we'll walk through here. I was like, that might be our last view of the falls if I don't go this way. I was recognized once today in between recording videos by someone from Toronto. Ooh, look at this view. I'm sure AK has had that same experience, probably in that. How much did the zip lines cost? I don't know. Probably a few $100,000 to install. And that's to ride. I don't know, again, maybe 50 bucks, just guessing. Kirk says, what's with the so-called copyrights? Well, what happens if you play music for more than like 5 seconds? The owner of the music can claim all your revenue on the stream. Or they can shut your stream down, they can give you a copyright strike, and if you get 3 copyright strikes, you can lose your whole YouTube channel. So that's why you'll often see streamers like me avoid commercial music like the plague when we're live streaming. It gets picked up automatically. I had music in my live stream, I think on Friday night. I did an e-bike live stream through Toronto and I picked up some copyright music on that, but the owner of the music did revenue sharing, so they took half of just the ad revenue. The super chat still goes to me, but it's just the ad revenue that they take. And they took half of that, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that in there. I wish they all did that. Watching in Europe from Slovenia. All right, we're gonna get one last view of the falls here, and then we're gonna make our way up to the Ferris wheel. Kirk says, how would they know? As I just explained, it automatically gets scanned against the big database. So here's the last view. Nightmare Fear Factory is in Niagara Falls. And now just the ad revenue, not the super chats. And when that happens, I set it to no ads. YouTube still, even when you put no ads, YouTube still inserts ads. But I'd rather not have to mute part of the video to get rid of the copyright claim or cut it out. I hate doing that. And there's nothing worse than just hearing it get muted. Funny, how's the weather during October? The weather is all over the place. Today was like a summer-like day. It was in the low 20s. Shorts and a t-shirt would do. But we've already had some freezing cold days and nights. So unfortunately, I would say come prepared for a little bit of everything. Lisa Palmer is here. So we are heading north up Clifton Hill into the tourist zone. There goes a WeGo bus. Do those take Presto? There's one last look at the Rainbow Bridge where AK is going to be walking down. And Niagara Falls, New York on the other side. So we are going to walk up to the Ferris wheel, I hope. I hope I have my Sky Pass ticket. And now says the music industry wants their share for the music. They sure do. trying to think, if you're in public, everything you see and hear in public really should be public domain. If you're on private property when it happens, sure. Like that private property owner would have needed the rights to play that music. Or at the very least, you're not in public, so you're subjected to someone else's rules. But if you're in public, anything you see, anything you hear, somebody else should not be able to claim. There's a barbecue and distillery. There's Niagara Brewing Company. Ice cold beer. A Rainforest Cafe. Ruby Tuesday. So last night, I just dropped my microphone. Are we okay? I dropped my microphone again. I did a video in there yesterday through Movie Land.
Be sure to visit the Monster Gallery in Movie Land.
I think that one is destined for the Johnny Stumbles channel. I got a request to show the volcano at the mini golf erupt. There's the big top. So welcome to Tourist Central. Thank you, Yogi. Johnny, the lady. And that, yeah, the lady where gave me the passes? Well, big thank you to whoever did that. Yahia says Wego does take Presto. So there is where we are going. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to mute it for a second. We've got some music. Sorry guys, I have no choice but to mute it for this song. But I'll resume when I get a All right, I will resume the audio when I'm on. Almost there. I was asking him what was in that solution he sprayed, and he said it was mostly water and apparently some kind of disinfectant.
Welcome to the Niagara SkyWheel. For your safety, please remain seated and do not lean against the gondola doors. For your convenience, we've provided 4 illuminated control buttons in the ceiling. The red button will alert the operator to check the gondola to see if there's a problem. The white button is for interior lights, and the blue button will turn audio on and off.
Woo! Who's ready for the SkyWheel? Thank you very much to that viewer last night who gave us the pass. I already used one on the Wax Museum. I think we do like 5 rotations around. All right, we got some generic elevator music here. I really hope this does not get copyrighted. Woo! Is there a way to turn that off?
The SkyWheel will rise 175 feet above the
Can I mute this?
and provide a picture-perfect view of both.
Yes, I can shut them up. Now we don't have to worry about that fake Kenny G getting in our way. So there is a look out at Clifton Hill. We are just chilling. I can't really get a view of anything until we get moving. Woohoo! Oh, the sun is directly out that way. There's the Dinosaur Adventure Mini Golf. Apparently there's a volcano there that's going to go off at some point. Press green to turn on the fan. Ah, thank you. Carnival Chaos. So there's a roller coaster on the rooftop over there. Are we going to the Skylon Tower? I have already been there on this trip. Woo! There's the falls. There's that volcano. I'm supposed to show it erupting. Marie Palmer says, you think AK would have enjoyed this Ferris wheel? He's still got time. Next time around, we'll take a look down at the mini golf. There's that volcano, still not yet erupting. Is AK walking back? He is. Oh, look at that view. He is over there somewhere, I think on that bridge. Woohoo! There's the Horseshoe, or the American Falls. Go to Nightmare's Fear Factory and get your scare on. It's at the top of the hill. Zoom into the falls to see Action Kid waving. I have yet to see this volcano erupt. Oh, it just makes a sound? Novell Cost wonders how we trigger the eruption. Yeah, probably like a hole-in-one. So we're going to get a view of the Niagara Speedway, but the sun glare is pretty bad off in that direction. Yeah, let's look at this side. Benihana, Burger King. There's that indoor water park right there, and that's the old original Casino Niagara. Oh man, we were just looking this way. Once we pass this guy, we will be at the top, the tippy top of the Ferris wheel. So many things to look at. Pat 75 says Casino Niagara looks great now. Yeah, I've always preferred the old casino to the new one. Back when my dad used to drag me to these places, the new one, it just feels, I don't know, it doesn't have any character or personality. It just feels so clean and generic, just like all the new condos on Yonge Street. It's kind of bleh. Hey, super chat, David Clippert, $1. Thank you, David Clippert. And of course, the old, hey, why are you playing music? And the old casino is in 1,000 times better location. Hey, shut up. Pat 75 agrees, Falls View is met. Yeah, the location is terrible. Like, it looks cool, but there's like really not much over there. Hey, what's going around the Speedview or the Speedway? You do hope AK gets to go up the Ferris wheel? Well, I went up here last night. I had a video. Toronto, yeah, we're not going to be able to see Toronto from up here. I was able to see Toronto. Ken requested on his live stream today that me or AK go to Niagara Falls. Oh, we can see some of the water slides in there. Some kind of water slide park. White button, turn on the light. I don't think we need the lights. Woo! As we come down and have a view of absolutely nothing. The Burger King roller coaster is. I'm going to go on that tonight. I am 100% going on that roller coaster. Marie Palmer says clumsy fingers. Alicia says, that's high for you? The employees need to win that. Or these are like, this is just some kind of plexiglass. I'll give you guys, this is what you see when you just chill and look forward. Sick. It has stopped at the very top. Yep, there's other indoor water parks here too. There's one up Lundy's Lane, north of Dorchester. Okay, Action Kid is at Canada Customs. So we might be able to walk down and close off the stream by saying hi to him. Ken was expecting this to go around once, getting value for the money. It went around 3 times or 5 times on me last night. Tej says the Great Wolf Lodge. Hello, tiny people. How much is the ticket, John? It is $12.99. I bought the ticket last night, but I was given a fun pass later at night. Maybe we can see a roller coaster go around that Burger King one. Chris loves heights. You miss Timmy's? There's a Benihana. There's an idea for dinner. There used to be a Pink Panther teacup ride by the Rainforest Cafe. There's the Rainforest Cafe. Christina G says 343 likes and 614 watching. What is leaking out of that cart in front of me? Is that house upside down? I think it was the last time I was in Niagara Falls. I bought a ticket and live streamed through that upside down house. The underwhelmingness of it all was, frankly, it was so underwhelming I was overwhelmed. There we go. All right, I think this is probably it. We are probably getting the boot. And then we can hear that volcano erupt. That view is beautiful. Can you see Lake Ontario? I could not see Lake Ontario. This has got to be it. There's no way I'm not getting kicked the F off right now. Let me get my backpack on.
Sit there, watch your head, just sit, enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you. Okay. Something came off my gimbal. Sorry guys, I'm having a gimbal malfunction here. Just give me 1 second to try to fix this. Let's see, will that fix it? There we go. Okay, I think Action Kid says he is finished. So maybe if he's coming here, we can go say hi to him. I gotta mute it while I walk out of here, guys. Just give me a minute. I'll put the audio back on as soon as I clear this area. Actually, I think we're probably okay right now. All right, so AK said he cleared the bridge and he's in Canada. So I think if we head this way, we might run into him. There's the big top. There's not really much more to see up there. I think my feet are telling me to stop walking. It's not often they give me that message. Let's see if we can see this guy. That ice cream looks pretty good.
Pop music idols like Michael Jackson.
I think he would likely to be on the other side. Maybe we'll just go across where we're supposed to. I Am Supreme needs some Wendy's. All right, where is this guy? I feel like we've spent our whole stream chasing him. Oh, look at this thing. Niagara Brewing Company sounds good. Okay, we're gonna press the button. There's a cool area just over here. He said he's third in line outside. To what? Are we coming down here for no reason? Maybe I should just call this guy. Let's just call him. So why are we coming back down here if he's somewhere else? Hey, where are you? Oh, all right. Sound all right. I'm gonna wrap up and then I'll just message you back. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so he is third in line for customs. So I am starving. I'm gonna go get some food, but I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this Niagara Falls live stream. Thank you to our mods for their good work. Thanks to everyone who sent their support via super chats and who hit the like button and who subscribed. As we finish up in this beautiful park where I believe I once married myself. But yeah, he is still very much over on the Rainbow Bridge, lining up to come back into Canada. So maybe I read his message wrong. But we're up to 745 viewers too. I should keep going, but I'm hungry. I want to eat. I want to get a beer in me, possibly 2 beers in me. I'm probably not going to be driving tonight, so maybe 3 or 4 beers in me. And I also saw some cannabis shops that I might be patronizing. So thank you for watching, guys. Yeah, thanks a lot for all your support. I don't know when I'll go live next, but I will go live at some point, and I will premiere a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. All right, have a good night, guys.